All right, I'd like to welcome you to the Ultimate Hockey Man Cave and show you my collection of ice hockey memorabilia. On that wall that you can see 1,500 hockey pucks. And then we got the side walls here with plenty more. Something that's been a passion since I was a young kid, trading pucks with referees and other teams and players on other teams. Had a local man here in Ohio make me these puck boxes that hold 50 pucks each in them, and got plexiglass that covers them, so whenever I need to change them or reorganize them, we're able to do so just by taking off a couple screws, and away you go. Got an old NHL trench hockey puck plaque there, and some collages of Welland Minor Hockey, Welland Junior B team, Toronto Marlboros, Carolina Thunderbirds, the Greensboro Monarchs, Welland Steelers, an old Toronto Maple Leaf collage, old equipment and bags and pucks and pennants and sticks and such, and then a Peter Puck collage there with a teddy bear and a little piggy bank and some pucks and decals from the fan club. Peter Puck has been obviously a fun cartoon for kids to learn off of, as I did when I was a young child. Going through here behind this seat, and I'm in order as far as NHL teams and all the pucks that go with them as far as alphabetical order. And there's 50 pucks per case here is what I have. And we'll flip over to this side here, continuing with NHL on the bottom. And we begin some WHA pucks, and there's some replicas and such, and then we'll hit some old American League ones, moving up to IHL. And then up top here, and I apologize for the glare, but a bunch of old pucks, boxes when they came in these original boxes back in the day, and all these boxes have the original puck in it. We've got ECHL. All of these are ECHL boxes or pucks, and then continue down here on the bottom. We start hitting some IHL and Colonial Hockey League, down to the Central League down there, and we get into OHL and Major Junior pucks, Quebec League and Western League pucks, and then we hit a bunch of OHA pucks, Junior B and Junior C pucks. And then that continues down here to college pucks, European pucks, Olympic pucks, and then we start down here with just youth associations and tournament pucks. And then this wall actually continues back behind me as well. Over here we've got a bunch of just jerseys, some game worn jerseys. And then up in the ceiling, a couple old relics of table hockey games. And that actually continues up top here, where we've got a few more. And those are up in the ceilings just so we don't knock our heads on them. I got a couple just shelves here of just old hockey memorabilia, lunch boxes and books and games and things like that. Down here we've got a bunch of more games and puzzles and bobbleheads, and then down here just more hockey games and just anything to do with hockey memorabilia, some books and things like that. We get into the middle here, and again, the continuation of games and some toys and puzzles and books and things like that. And then we're going to roll here where got a couple shelves just dedicated to some Toledo stuff here, where we live now and some of the teams that played. We hit here, we got an old Mercury's poster. Mercury's played in the late 40s and 50s in the old IHL. And we've got a bunch of old vintage sticks. Many of these are the straight bladed sticks. A lot of them were used and just sort of found in estate sales and garage sales and such. And now we hit a wall, a couple of walls here of just old hockey equipment and a collage of them. Back up here a little bit so we can get a better view of it. We got some more games up on the ceiling. We got old helmets and equipment, pile of old goalie masks up here, and got some fiber sports and some replicas of Palmateer. That orange one is another fiber sport. Hit here, we got some more replicas, and that one right there is a nice old fiberglass one that I found. And we've got more old helmets and goalie equipment and such, and a nice old Stroh's poster of the Red Wings, another old Monroe game. These pads here are an old pair of Thompson goalie pads, followed by a nice Konecki set that was those were probably done near the end of Konecki's run. Got some Bobby Orr skates and some more old equipment tucked in here. Gloves and old pair of Vaughn pads and some brown gloves and chest protectors and a pair of Cooper pads right there, Cooper glove and blocker. These pads here are an old pair of Konecki's. Geez, I would probably say 60s for sure. More helmets and masks, and these pads right here are a pair of Cooper Weeks, and Cooper Weeks were before Cooper, and in 1969 I believe the Cooper Weeks company changed from Cooper Weeks to Cooper, so those pads are 60s at the latest. Got some more old skates, some old Langs and Bowers, and old gloves and equipment in there, and down here we've got a bunch of skates with their original boxes as well. So that's one wall here, and we'll get to another wall. We've got an old pair of Browns, and in that box there behind that Danger No Hockey sign is another pair of brown goalie pads that were the Durasoft material. I don't know how long they lasted, but got some just some old books and such. We'll hit this wall here. I've got a mask collection as well, all game used masks that I wore throughout my career. Some jerseys, and my son's McFarland little hockey setup between the Red Wings and the Pittsburgh Penguins, which is his favorite team. Under here we've got some of these old hockey plaques that I'm trying to complete the set of. I think I'm up to about 11 of 18 right now. And this is where that wall continues, the puck wall from the other side with youth hockey associations. We've got a few more of these here and getting a few made. So that's a little tour of the hockey room here in my basement, and always looking to add to it. So if anybody has anything that they might want to get rid of or trade, I've got a whole pile of pucks as well that are available for trade, of doubles and such. If anybody's interested in doing so, I will show an email address here at the end, and certainly I always enjoy communicating with fellow collectors. So hope you enjoyed the basement tour. Here's an email address where I can be reached, and look forward to hearing your thoughts, and if you're interested in trading some.